Southern Tier. I'm going to hand things over to Chief Meteorologist Tara Mangis.
Yeah, it still remains quite warm here this afternoon, but at least we don't have any severe weather to be dealing with. Let's take a look at the national picture. That dome of heat, or the heat dome, if you will, is weakening, and you can see that also by just how widespread the thunderstorm activity is down to the south of us. Again, the core of the heat is down south of us, but notice when the high pressure weakens, it's able to start allowing thunderstorms to develop, and they're widespread. I mean, they're from essentially the lower Great Lakes all the way through the mid-Atlantic, down through the southeastern U.S., along the Gulf Coast, and then even some severe weather and tornado action in Minnesota. So very active pattern, and we are just north of a weak front that has dropped through here. Showers and some thunderstorms fired this afternoon, but they're sinking south. One severe thunderstorm down there just north of around, probably right around Philadelphia and in central PA there. But here at home, we've got some clouds and a little bit more shower development along the 390 corridor back into western New York. And some of the, we could still see a few additional showers to the west and south, but I think most of the area is going to be dry. You can see what's left over, a few raindrops just moving over toward Gibson, down past Montrose as well. Again, the rest of the area is dry at this moment. We've got temperatures in the 70s and 80s, so a long way away from where we were yesterday, but it is still very muggy, and it remains that way here, for most of the next 7 days. Feels like right now, 80s and 90s. If you remember yesterday at this point, we were anywhere from 100 to 110 degrees in the hottest locations. Not so today. We knew it would still be hot, but we stressed that it wasn't going to be as hot. That's why we didn't have the first alert in effect here today, because the heat indices were going to be much more reasonable, I guess you will, for this area. Should be rain-free evening for most of the area. Again, best chance of seeing a shower going to be southwest. Rain and storm chances on the increase for Thursday. And again, on Saturday, we do have some rain, maybe a couple of thunderstorms, maybe a strong storm. We'll have to monitor that. And overall, the next 7 days, temperatures remaining above average. We're watching the risk of maybe some heavier rain tomorrow. Still, because of how wet things are, because of what's happened this past weekend, and as little as an inch or an inch and a half of rain could cause some localized issues. Now, we're not expecting widespread flash flooding, but knowing that we have still a very muggy air mass and that risk of some storms tomorrow, it's best to be on the lookout for that. So for this evening, again, most of us are dry. Some clouds moving in tomorrow morning. Some showers are possible mid to late morning. There will be dry stretches during the day tomorrow. It's not going to rain all day long. Midday, some showers still around, and then by the early to mid-afternoon, I think the better chance at some downpours, perhaps some thunderstorms. Right now, it doesn't look like there's much of a severe threat. Can we rule out an isolated severe storm? No, but I don't expect it right now. Into Thursday evening, shower and thunderstorm activity decreases. Overnight Thursday into Friday morning, nice and quiet, and then by Friday afternoon, notice we still have some dry weather expected during the day there, but there will be still that chance of a few showers. As you see, that 30% chance on Friday, 80% on Saturday with some showers and some storms. Again, any storms might be a little gusty. Near 80 on Sunday, and then into next week. Notice we're in the upper 70s to maybe even mid-80s there Monday and Tuesday.
So still a little sticky outside right now.
It is. It's really, really sticky outside, and I'm glad I'm inside here today.
Oh yeah, and the air conditioning. Yeah.
Yeah. You know who isn't in the studio right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, is our newest meteorologist, Jordan Arpin. He's out on the weather